After 1 second, so you'll come back in less than a minute. Then you can like,
you off the set.
set also can
Set, see will talk a lot. Because I asked her give a few words, right? Her few words is not few words. Okay, welcome to the Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Games B Division 3v3 B Division Table Tennis. So this is the East Zone 3rd and 4th placing. We are live from Loyang View Secondary School and you're watching the clash between Paya Lebar Methodist School in light blue shirt and Chung Cheng High Main in the black green shirt. So beside me I have my color commentator Rui Xuan from the Team Singapore Table Tennis. Hi Rui Xuan.
Hi, I'm back again. Together with Cecilia in commentating for the Paya Lebar Methodist Girls School and Chung Cheng. As you can see now, it's the first single.
Yes.
Between Guo Qing and Elena Teo from Chung Cheng.
So actually I watched the semi-finals for PLMGS and but not for Chung Cheng High main lah. But from PLMGS for this first single, right, this girl coaching, I saw she was the only one who won for PLMGS. So I heard that also right now the Ilenial from Chung Cheng High main is actually her first time playing. First time playing in compared to the semi-finals.
She didn't play in the semi-finals.
Because she was at the behind.
Yeah, she was like the third singles, so she didn't have a chance to play in the semi-finals.
Yes.
And as you can see, since Guo Qing had experience in the semi-finals, I think she is more relaxed in her play. Taking the lead 7-4 now.
Yes. I heard that coaching her pedal.
Yes.
Yeah, so her front of the pedal is a pimple.
Yeah, her backside is also a pimple. So this style of playing style is very rare. So it causes difficulty for the opponent. Because if you are unfamiliar with this style of playing style, you sometimes have difficulty trying to counter it.
Oh, okay. Can you explain like what a pimple is?
A pimple rubber is slightly different as it gives variation in spin.
Okay.
Yeah, causing the opponent to be confused whether the ball is spin or not spin. Yeah.
Alright, so we're seeing like the score is playing quite closely. So for everyone who may be new to table tennis, so to win one set in a table tennis, you need to score 11 points. So right now coaching is 2 points away from taking this set.
And it's the best of 5 games.
So yeah, as Rui Xuan just now mentioned earlier, so a best of 5. So they have to win 3 sets to actually take this entire first singles. Yes. Then for the overall fixtures, because we have first singles, first doubles, second singles, second doubles, and third singles, right?
Yes.
It's also a best of 5. So each school have to win 3 matches. Yes, to win this entire. Okay, coaching at her set point, and yes. Was that a luck point?
Yeah, it was a lucky ball for coaching.
Okay, so
the first set 11-9.
Yeah, so PLMGS have won with a score of 11-9. So short words about this match.
As you can see, because it's like they are fighting for the third position, so it's very intense. As you can see from the first set, it's already like 2 points away.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it will be very intense in the following matches.
Okay, so we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back with the second set of this first single. So just now coaching with a score of 11-9. So right now we're going to see how this second set will turn out, and we can see that Ilenial have won the first point. So what do you think of this match so far?
Because it's just the start of the game, so we will not know what will happen. Because both players are both like at a quite similar standard, so I think it will be an interesting game.
Okay. Alright. So
Yeah,
Okay.
as you can see, it's quite difficult to counter the coaching playing style.
Okay.
Yes, because as you can see, the Elena is having a bit of trouble to find opportunity to counter attack.
But maybe I think she adapt compared to the first set
Yes,
because you
yes.
can see she's taking the lead.
Yes.
Oh, a mistake on Eleni's part. So actually, I'm seeing like Elena is actually coping well with coaching playing style compared to the semi-finals where coaching was playing against Viva V from Sida. So Sida will be playing the finals later. So that's how the previous time coaching have like won with a score of 11-5, 11-8, and 11-5 again against the Viva V from Sida. But then compared to now, right, we can see that Elena is actually playing quite closely. So the first set is just a score difference of like 2 points, 11-9. Yeah.
Yes, as you can see, because both players are definitely unfamiliar with each other, so more or less both of them will be a bit nervous.
Okay.
Making a few errors.
Okay, yeah. So right now we're seeing a timeout called by Chung Cheng High Main. So why do you think this coach is calling for a timeout?
I think the coach wants her to maybe like win this set to equalize it to 1-1. So therefore, the coach calls a timeout so that she can adjust her playing style. And because before at the start of the set she played quite well, but then she made a few mistakes and now she's losing by 3 points.
Okay.
Yeah, and the timeout is like 1 minute. So yeah, the coach must make full use of this 1 minute so that she either the timeout is useful or not useful.
Yes. Generally, I feel like timeout is very important for all athletes because it's a time where you get to get your you get to keep composed and try to figure out what you're gonna do in the next play. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also very important to find the correct timing to call the timeout. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Alright, so now you're gonna continue with the second set. Compared to the semi-finals, I definitely see these two playing more rallies. Yeah.
Yes, because both of them are very careful at their play. Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes if you be more daring to attack, you see just now suddenly we see Elena took a turn to make an offense.
Yes.
So then she ended up taking the point. So I guess you must really take the risk, right?
Yes, because it's always better to be more aggressive instead of being more careful.
Especially when the point is 11 points. Then if you try to play careful, right, there's a high chance, right, your opponent will make mistake because they also want to be careful.
Yes. Because 1 point finishes very fast, very quickly. So every point is very important.
Actually, right now we're at Loyang View Secondary School. So on this side of the court, we're watching the 3rd and 4th placing for the girls, whereas for the other side, we're actually having 3rd and 4th placing for the guys.
Yeah, for the guys is Chung Cheng versus Anglican High School.
Yes. Alright, we had C and Lenio have caught up with coaching, so definitely the timeout was quite useful, right?
Yes. Because the coach hopes that she can equalize the set.
Yes. Alright, coaching is just 2 points away from taking down this set. It's really quite a rally.
Yeah, both of them are very careful and both players don't want to attack.
They look like they
I
are
think they
playing.
should take the risk to try to attack, instead of being careful, because now it's really 9-9.
Yeah,
Very crucial moment.
they're just waiting for each other to make a mistake.
Yes.
I think coaching tried.
Yeah,
Okay, that was an effort.
Yeah, it was good attempt. Chance wasted.
Okay.
After a lucky ball.
So for people who might not know, you actually have to win with 2 points difference. So right now the score is a deuce, right?
Yes. And in the deuce, each person solves one. Each player solves one.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's different from serving two balls previously lah.
Yes.
Okay, another deuce. I think neither of them really want to lose lah.
Yes.
I'm seeing that coaching is using a forearm hit. Is that what is it called?
Forehand.
Forehand
Chop.
hit.
Yeah. Both players are really very careful.
Yeah. So actually, what works well, forehand or backhand?
Normally for attacker player, we normally use forehand more often because it's more powerful.
Okay.
Yes.
That's surprising.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we can, for the full table, we can mostly use like 2/3 of the table using our forehand. So most of the time we'll use our forehand to attack, and maybe 1/3 of the table we'll use our backhand to attack. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. That's understandable. Okay, so right now we have seen that Elenio from Chung Cheng High Main have won the second set, 13-11. So right now that means each of them is tied with 1 point for the set score.
Yes. So the timeout called by the coach was really useful.
Yes. I'm thinking maybe the coach told Elenio to play carefully because I can see that she changed her style a bit when she was playing compared to the before the timeout lah. Okay, so this is the start of the third set of this first single, right?
Yes. And as you can see, I think Elenio is like trying to give like better placement more and trying to make coaching try to attack more, making more mistakes. Yeah.
Okay, so right now actually a timeout is called by PLMGS. So why do you think this timeout was called?
Because as you can see that Elenio keeps hitting to coaching's forehand.
Okay.
Causing coaching to make a lot of forehand errors. Yeah, therefore I think the coach wants her to change her strategy and try to adjust.
Okay.
So that she doesn't make the same mistake again.
Oh, okay. So actually from what I heard from Singwu, because I was actually Singwu is a Team SG table tennis player as well, so is your teammate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was commentating with her last Friday. Yeah, so what I heard is to actually make sure that you can win against coaching play style, you have to hit the corners.
Yes, the two big corners to make her move so that there will be a opportunity, a space for her to hit.
Yes, okay. So we can see that definitely maybe the coach have advised Elenio to do the right thing, or Elenio herself have maybe known this fact. So she's definitely hitting the corners over here.
Yeah, the two sides, Oh, good shot by Elenio. I think Elenio has adapted well in playing coaching, playing style, as it's not easy, as her playing style is very rare.
Yes. Definitely the first set earlier on might have been a warm-up for Elenio, right?
Yeah, she had to adjust to it, it's not easy.
Oh, there's a 6-point difference, a massive lead.
Yes. I think Elenio is very clear of how she's supposed to play, and she takes the opportunity to attack. So there is a big change in her game.
Okay. I think definitely coaching right now is under pressure, so I hope she can try to keep her composed.
Ilenia is 2 points away from winning the third set.
So Ruixuan, since you're a national athlete, I would like to ask, so what is your training plan for table tennis?
Yeah, because now during this COVID period, we don't get to travel so often. So we train from Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Almost like every day, twice a day, except for Wednesday and Saturday, we train half a session.
Oh, so total is 10 sessions.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now we can see that Ilenia have won this third set of this first single with a score of 11-4, a massive change from earlier. So congrats to Ilenia. So that means Ilenia need one more set to take down this first single, whereas coaching need 2 more sets to actually take down this single. Yes, so let's take a short break. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, welcome back to the fourth set of the first singles. Yeah, so just now earlier on, for the first set, Coaching had won with a score of 11-9, whereas Ilenia had won the second and third set with the score of 13-11 and 11-4. Yeah, so Singhu, what do you think will happen? Not Singhu. Sorry, my fault. My fault. I commented with Singhu a bit too much. So
people get confused by both our names.
Yeah, so okay, Ruixuan, so what do you think will happen in this set?
I think for this set it's very crucial for coaching to get back, but then I think that Ilenia has found the way to counter coaching playing style. So I feel that she's in a winning momentum now. So I think coaching has to try to find a way out to maybe change.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Because this set is really very crucial. It's either Ilenia winning the first singles or coaching to equalize this match.
So earlier on, I asked about your training plan. So any interesting competition that is coming up in local competition?
Now we don't have any local competition coming up, but then we might be going to Japan to train to help spar with our national players who are preparing for the Olympics, which is coming soon.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what I heard from Singhu as well.
Yes.
Okay, so all the best for your training with the Olympic players.
Thank you.
Okay, you can see this set they are playing quite closely.
Yes, both players are putting pressure on each other.
So for coaching, right, so we know that her backhand, her front of her paddle is rubber. Then for her back, what is it?
Her back is also a pimple.
A pimple also, so both are pimple.
Yeah, that's why it's very rare that there's player that plays both sides pimple.
Oh.
Because normally it's only one-sided.
Yeah, that's why I got a bit confused because I heard that normally people play one side pimple. Yeah.
So it will be a bit tricky if it's your first time playing with this style playing style. Good shot from coaching. Ilenia is 2 points away from winning the first singles.
Yes.
Oh, she saved the lucky ball, but then didn't manage to smash the forehand. good long serve by Ilenia.
So right now we're at set point. High chance that Ilenia will take the set. Oh yes, and right as I say that, Ilenia have won with a score of 11 to 8. Yes, so congrats to Ilenia from Chung Cheng High Main for winning these sets, and good effort to coaching from PLMGS. So Wei Xuan, would you like to give a few words about this match before we go for a break?
I think both players played well, but then I think Ilenia managed to adapt well from the first set after losing 11-9, and then in the second set she won very close, 13-11. So I think it's really a good game between both players. Yeah, so I'm really very excited to see the first doubles, as the first match is already very interesting.
Okay, yeah, so that's it for the first single, and we'll be back in a minute for the first doubles. Okay, welcome back to the Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Games B Division Table Tennis. So right now we're at E Zone watching the third and fourth placing, and this is actually the first doubles between Chung Cheng High Main and PLMGS. So beside me I have my color commentator Rui Xuan from the Team Singapore Table Tennis. Hi Rui Xuan.
Hi.
Hi, okay, so would you like to give a rundown of the players on court right now?
Yes, as you can see for the PLMGS, which is in light blue shirt, we have Shoko and Joanna. And from Chung Cheng High in the black, we have Tian Hui and Vera Ang.
From what I know, I think for PLMGS, this pair right is maybe a first time pairing, because actually during the semi-finals as I was watching, Shoko have actually played single by herself. So I'm quite surprised that she's playing doubles today. Yeah, then from what I heard from you also, since you watched the semi-finals, for Chung Cheng High Main, Tian Hui and Vera at first was winning 2-0, right?
Against Diamond High, yeah.
Then however they lost 3-2. Yeah, so we definitely need to see how this match will go, because it's really very unexpected. Yeah.
Yes.
So far I heard that during doubles, right, there definitely will be some like attacking players and defensive players. So is there like anyone who you can identify as an attacking player right now?
As you can see, I think Chung Cheng, like both players are actually quite aggressive in their play, whereas PLMGS are a bit careful in their play. But then both are also trying to find ways to counter attack.
I see. So generally, Chung Cheng High Main is attacking players, then PLMGS is attacking players as well, is it?
Yes, but then they are less aggressive compared to CCH.
Yes, so from what I watch from all these table tennis, I realize players are afraid to make mistakes. That's why they don't really try to push for offense, right?
Yes. That's why, as you can see, they are very careful at their game. Afraid to make mistakes when they attack. And in doubles, you need a lot of chemistry between one another. That's why I think CCH will have more chemistry with one another, as they have played together in the semi-finals. Whereas I heard that you say that the PLMGS is their first time pairing with each other, right?
Maybe, because I have never seen them pair in the semi-finals, but yeah, maybe they have paired during practice together.
Yeah.
But quite surprisingly, PLMGS is actually leading, so maybe Chung Cheng High Main is taking a time to warm up right now.
Yes, as you never know, because both players need to get familiar with one another.
Oh. Okay, we can see Chung Cheng High trying to catch up with the score right now.
Yes. Oh, they have even the score 9-9 now.
So to give a heads up for any new viewers tuning in, so just now earlier on, Chung Cheng High Yishun had won PLMGS with a score of 3-1. So 11-9 to PLMGS in the first set, and 13-11, 11-4, 11-6 for the second, third and fourth set in the first singles.
That was a very daring move from Chung Cheng. And now they are at the deuce.
Now that Chung Cheng High Yishun have taken the lead.
Good attack from the Chung Cheng players. I feel that they are really very aggressive and very daring in their moves. And they have won the first set, 12-10.
Yes.
It's already very intense in the first set, really.
Yes. So good job to them, because they actually was leading. They were losing. Yeah. So they played a chasing game. Yeah. So right now, what do you feel PLMGS should do?
I think PLMGS has to bring up their momentum, even though they lost the first single. But then in this match, it's also very important, because if they win this first doubles, the big score will be 1-1. So it's also very important. But then whereas Chung Cheng High, because they have won the first single, I think their momentum is very good and they are in high spirit. So I think they are very confident in their game.
Okay, so from what I can see is I see that both players are actually for Chung Cheng High main, right, they are actually more smooth in terms of the way they're going to attack, so the way they switch positions and all compared to PLNGS.
Yeah, in terms of footwork, they are more smooth, and then therefore they are able to play their strategy well.
Okay, so now we're starting off the second set of the first double. So Rachel, I heard that actually last Friday you played with the Minister Edwin Tong from the who is a Minister of the Culture and Community and Youth, right? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So MCCY. Yeah. So how did you win?
Yeah. Me and Singru played doubles against Minister Edwin Tong and our Olympian Clarence Chu in a friendly match. Yeah. So yeah. Actually, the minister was not bad. He had a few forehand smash. Yeah. So it was quite fun.
Did the minister play table tennis before?
He said he tried before, but his playing style was like the old-fashioned way. It was the pen hold. Because now, as you can see, all the players are in the handshake.
Like gun shape,
yeah, handshake.
Handshake. Oh,
yeah,
okay, handshake.
Last time is the pen hold.
Pen hold.
It's like how you hold the pen.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
like
okay.
There's different ways to hold the racket.
Oh.
Yeah, but nowadays most players like play handshake. Like as you can see.
Is it because handshake is much easier to use?
In terms of holding is easier, but then for pen hold, the wrist has a bigger movement when you serve. Yeah, so it's a bit different.
Okay. Yes. So just now we see a great smash from Chung Cheng High main.
Chung Cheng is doing very well. Leading 7-3 now.
Hopefully PLNGS can try to get used to Chung Cheng High main playing style, so they can fight back.
Yes, because it's not over. So I think they still have a chance to win.
The score now is 7-4. Seven to 5, yes.
As you can see, I feel that the chemistry between the Chung Chengs are very good, because in terms of their footwork and their movement is very fast and precise.
Okay.
Therefore, they are able to hit the ball back on the table precisely and more accurately.
So definitely I heard that table tennis, all these skills that you have is come from experience, right?
Yes, from experience to competition, both local and overseas exposure. It really benefits in one experience, because like in different situations you know how to counter. Yeah, and then it's very important to keep your mind calm even though you are losing or winning. Yeah.
Oh, we have seen 3 mistakes in a row from Chung Cheng. So hopefully they can try to keep their composure, because I think if they continue to let mistakes, they continue to make mistakes, PLMGS will just overtake them.
Yeah, because they need to try to get the upper hand to have a 2-0 lead in order to continue the winning streak.
So right now they're at match point.
Good shot.
Okay, so right now Chung Cheng High Yishun have won the second set of this first double with a score of 11-8. So, would you like to say a few words about this set?
I think Chung Cheng is so far playing very well in their game.
Okay.
And they have been very aggressive and very careful, and in terms of the chemistry, you can tell that they are both very familiar with each other, and therefore I feel that PLMGS has to come out with another tactic to counter, and then I think that since they are 0-2 down, I think they have to try to take the risk.
Alright, so are you familiar with the coach for PLMGS on screen?
I have seen him before when I play nationals, where I represent sports school that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
so quite a while ago, right?
Yes, I represented sports school in the national games when I was Sec 1 and Sec 3 and Sec 4.
Oh.
Yes, for our zone was the North Zone. Yeah.
So it was nationals you met them like, since they are from the East Zone?
Yes.
So right now this is the third set of the first doubles. So earlier on just now, Chung Cheng High issue have won with a score of 12-10, 11-8. So to be honest, the score are actually quite close, right?
Yes. PLMGS has a good start with the 3-0 lead.
We hope it's not a rerun of the semi-finals, right?
Yes,
that time,
because they were leading 2-0 and they lost back. So hopefully they are mentally prepared for this game and not make the same mistake again.
Yes. I think generally for players, I have seen players definitely winning the first few sets and end up losing the last few sets. The reason why is because they start to get a bit more complacent, because generally it happens to everyone, like, even if you don't want it to happen. And you get surprised when the opponent try to counter attack. So you have no idea of how to deal with this type of situation.
Yeah,
so,
and then you tend to be more anxious when the person try to catch us up. Yeah, because I have experienced it before too.
Yes. So I think that's what Chung Cheng High main players might be feeling that right now. I think if they can just like keep calm, I think most probably they might take this set back also.
Yes, and both teams haven't called their timeout yet, so I think it's very important when the coaches will call the timeout.
To break the momentum.
Yes.
Okay, but can props to like PLMGS, can see they are fighting back very closely.
Chung Cheng has evened up the score and PLMGS coach has called the timeout.
So as you mentioned just now, the timeout is very important. So definitely because we can see Chung Cheng High main have been winning a few points in a row, trying to catch up, caught up with PLMGS, right?
Yeah.
So this timeout was very crucial for PLMGS. So what do you think the PLMGS coach will advise them right now?
I think the PLMGS coach will tell them to also try to make the two players from Chung Cheng to move around to break their rhythm and then try to be more aggressive in their game. Yeah, as you can see, because Chung Cheng has been playing quite consistent in their game. Yeah, and then this timeout will be a turning point for either PLMGS or Chung Cheng High School.
Alright. Okay, continue with the third set. Shoko with the serve. I think from what I know, Shoko and Joanne. So Shoko, as I mentioned earlier, she played singles by herself, and Joanne was actually paired with another person called Clara. So she was actually supposed to be in the second doubles for PLMGS in the semi-finals. Yeah, so quite surprised that they actually split out a pair to pair Shoko and Joanne together.
Yeah, the lineup is very important.
Oh, We can see that PLMGS is just 1 point away from taking this set. I think they definitely have gotten the hang of it, right?
Yes. The timeout helped them a lot.
Great attempt by Shoko over there. Alright.
Forehand smash by PLMGS. Hopefully, with their strategy plan change, they'll play better in the fourth set. And let's see whether Chung Cheng High will be able to win the next set, or will it be a repeat from the semi-finals?
Yes, okay, so PLMGS has actually won this third set of this first double with a score of 11-10. So maybe we'll be back in a minute for the fourth set. Alright, we're back with the fourth set in this first double. So just now, earlier on, Shoko and Joanne have won the third set with a score of 11-7, whereas Vera and Kiam Hui have won the first two sets with a score of 12-10, 11-8. So right now, Chung Cheng High Yishun is just one set away from taking this entire first double, whereas Shoko, PLMGS, they all have needed another two sets to win the first doubles. Yeah, so Wei Shen, what do you think will happen in this match?
I think this set is very important for CCH. And I think in this game, the coach might call a timeout. Because I think this set is very, very crucial for them. Because if the match becomes 2-2, it will be very hard to say who will win the match. Yeah. They didn't expect that PLMGS will block back the ball.
So, Wei Xuan, would you like to tell the viewers, so what is the players doing by pointing under the table before they serve?
They are telling their partner about what type of service are they going to serve. Whether is it a long serve or a short serve, side spin, no spin, or spin ball.
Alright, they are putting quite a fight with each other. Quite a fight, yeah.
I think PLMGS has changed their game and try to be more aggressive. And you can see that Chung Cheng coach has called the timeout.
So what advice would you give the Chung Cheng players right now?
I think they have to be more prepared, because PLMGS have been very aggressive in their play. So I think they need to be more prepared for more rallies. Yeah. And both of them, I think they are a bit nervous because both teams want to win the match, and so therefore this set is very important for both teams.
Okay. So hopefully they can take your advice.
Yeah, and hopefully this time out will be useful for Chung Cheng.
We continue on with the fourth set. PLMGS with a serve.
It's a good serve and a good attack from PLMGS. I think Chung Cheng High School are a bit nervous now at the moment because they have been losing a few points, and they lost the third set, and in the fourth set they are now losing 3-7. Hopefully they can change their mindset and hopefully try to catch up.
Yeah, if not, we'll be moving on to the fifth set, right?
Yes, and when it comes to the fifth set, it'll be 50-50. It's hard to say who will win.
For the fifth set, is it still 11 points?
Yes, but then when they reach 5 points, both players will like switch. The service and receive players will switch. Yes.
Okay. Alright, so right now we see that PLMGS is at their set point.
Yes. Oh, so it's now going to be the fifth set for both teams, and in the fifth set we will not know who will win the game.
Yeah, so just now what we see is PLMGS have won the score of the 11-6 in this fourth set, so it will be exciting to see how the both teams will play in the fifth set, as they both have won 2 sets each, right?
Yeah.
So a few words about this match first.
Yeah, I think that PMGS has been more aggressive in their play and therefore creating more rallies, and I think CCH was unprepared when they were changed in their game. Therefore, I think that Chung Cheng has to change in their mindset and prepare for more rallies, and that PMGS will be more aggressive, or they should try to not give them the opportunity to attack so often.
Alright, because we can okay, so actually from what I can see, I do feel like Chung Cheng High Yishun, they lack the mental endurance, because if they are doing well for the first 2 sets, they shouldn't just like give chance to the opponent in the third set or fourth set, because normally I think in outside world or something, the other country will not give you chance.
Yes, and I think their mental is not so strong in their terms of game, because this scene is really very similar from the semi-finals when they played against Diamond High. Yes, so they were playing really very well in the first 2 sets, and now in the third and fourth sets they are really unprepared that the opponents played well. Yes.
So right now this is the starting of the fifth set of this first doubles. So maybe I can give a I summarize the set scores earlier on. So earlier on that Chung Cheng High main have won with a score of 12-10, 11-8 for the first 2 sets, whereas PLMGS have won the third and fourth set with a score of 11-7 and 11-6.
So now the big score is 1-0 as Chung Cheng won their first single. So now it's the first doubles. It's very important for both teams. So it's either Chung Cheng leading 2-0 or the score at 1-1 if PLMGS wins these doubles.
Alright. Actually, who do you think have a high chance of winning this first doubles?
For me, I think it's really very hard to say, because even though you are leading, you might lose back in the game. So it's really very hard to say.
Alright, so now both teams have switched court because of fairness to play on each side of the court, right?
Yeah, and then they change of the person serving and receive. Like the person receiving changes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So like before that it was the Vera serving, receiving, so now they change to Tianhui.
Okay.
Good forehand loop by Tianhui.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and right now Pia and Jess have taken a 3-point lead.
Yes. So I think that CCH has to try to be more aggressive in the game and take the risk and try not to make careless mistakes in the game. I think CCH are really very nervous right now.
And Pia and Jess is actually taking the chance to do a lot more offense attack.
A good forehand from Pia MGS. PMGS are 2 points away from winning the match.
I think CCH is just giving easy balls to PRMGS because PRMGS is really taking a chance to actually whack the ball.
Yes. They have been giving them opportunity to find ways to attack. Yeah. It's 10-8 now. CCH to serve. CCH save match point.
Yes, I feel like right now CCH shouldn't actually look at the set score because they definitely know PMGS is a set point. See, yeah. So earlier on, I saw the players actually try to look at the set point. So definitely the point have actually made them quite nervous.
Yeah, they shouldn't be affected by the score and play their own game.
Yeah. So okay, congrats to PRMGS for winning this first doubles with a score of 11-7, 11-6, and 11-9 in the third, fourth, and fifth set. So a few words about this match.
I think this game, both teams actually played well, but then for the first two sets, it was CCH who were taking the upper hand, but then in the third and fourth set, PMJS changed their game, and then therefore in the fifth game, making CCH very nervous. So therefore, I think it's a repeat of what happened in last week's semi-finals for CCH. I think they were not well prepared mentally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the overall fixtures, right, PRMGS have won 1 point and PCCH has won 1 point each. Alright, so we'll be back in 1 minute, so we'll take a break right now. Okay, welcome back to the Singapore live coverage of the 2021 National School Game B Division Table Tennis. So what you're watching right now is actually the third and fourth placing between Cedar Girls and also,
Chung Cheng.
Chung Cheng High Secondary School, and PRMGS. So right now this is actually the second singles. So beside me is my color commentator, Singru from the Singapore, Rui Xuan from the Singapore table tennis. So sorry for the mistakes that I made earlier. So hi, Singru. Hi, Rui Xuan.
Hi.
Yes. Would you like to give a rundown of the players of course?
From PMJS in light blue, we have Deborah, and from Chung Cheng in the black shirt, we have Gladys.
Alright, so let me give another summary of what have happened earlier. So earlier for the first singles, Chung Cheng have won with a score of 3-1, whereas for the first doubles, PMJS has won with a score of 3-1 as well. So both of them have 3-2, yes. Alright. So yeah, so both have, well, the overall fixtures both have 1 point. So each team, since it's a best of 5 match, each team have to win 3 games to actually take down this entire match. Yes. Okay, so right now we can see that Chung Cheng High is actually leading with a score of 8-4. So what are you seeing from this set so far?
I think both players are trying to find what are each other's playing style and
Okay.
trying to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and get familiar with one another.
Alright.
This is just the first set. Both players are very careful at their game.
Oh, okay. We can actually see that Chung Cheng High is at just 2 points away from taking this set, right?
Yeah, and Gladys played in the semi-finals against Diamond, but
Mm.
she lost.
Oh, but what do you think of her performance then?
I think she played quite well, but then she was not able to block the Diamond's aggressive attacks, so therefore losing the match.
Oh, for PMGS side, the Deborah, so she actually didn't get to play in the semi-finals because she was actually in the last lineup. So she was gonna play for the third singles when in semi-finals. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see how this plays out because one is definitely haven't played in semi-finals, so did not get the practice, whereas Glennis have already gotten a practice, right? So yeah. So right now, as we can see, Chung Cheng High have won the first set of this second singles with a score of 11-7. A few words about this match.
As you
This
can
set,
see
yeah.
that because Gladys played in the semi-final, so she's more familiar
Mm.
in the whole environment,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore she's more calm in her game, and therefore, but then it's just the first set, so we will not know what will happen in the next following set.
Oh, okay. So, from what I heard, you played for sports school when you were younger to play in the national school games as well, right? So you're quite familiar with this type of formatting.
Yes, because I played in the national school game for 3 years,
Uh-huh.
and then I played both singles and doubles match.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually I'm quite familiar with how it works. And,
Okay.
when I represented sports school, we are counted as quite a strong team, as we
Ah.
won for all 3 years. Yeah, in the
Okay.
zonals and nationals.
That's good. But generally, sports schools are quite strong, right? It's a powerhouse, right?
Yes,
Mm.
but then we tend to have not enough players to send players to play in the zonals and nationals.
Oh, why?
Yeah, therefore for this year, our school will only be sending maybe the C boys.
Oh, because not enough players for the
Yes,
other. Okay.
for the other divisions.
Oh, why is there not enough players?
Because like we don't have, because in different level we have like a certain amount of players come. Not all players who come to sports school, but then because in sports school we are both balancing sports and studies, so therefore not many people want to sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah, because I hope that more people will be passionate about table tennis and come to sports school.
Okay, yeah, but actually in Singapore, table tennis is quite a stronghold, right? With swimming as well. Yeah, so quite surprised to see sports school don't really have that much of a player. But I think generally because in Singapore education is very important, so a lot of people tend to prioritize their education instead of pursuing what they want, like things they are passionate about. For example, table tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, and because there's other good schools out there that also has table tennis as a CCA. So yeah, maybe people have other choices.
Oh. Okay, so do you know of any powerhouses for table tennis?
For what I know, that Raffles is one of the strong schools in Singapore table tennis, both zonals and nationals. And followed by, for boys we have Hwa Chong. Yeah, and for girls we have Nanyang girls.
Oh, okay, but they are all not in this zone, right?
Yes, they are, I think, at the west and south zones.
Okay. Alright, so right now a timeout is being called. So what do you feel like, since they're playing so close to each other, because the score now is 6-6, do you have any idea of what's gonna happen in this match? Because I do feel like they are actually playing at the same standard. So what about you, since you are a professional athlete?
Yeah, because I think that this is the second set. I think the coach is trying to make the set even.
Okay.
So that it's not so difficult for her to catch up if she's losing 0-2. Yeah, so it's always good to equalize the game or to get to catch up, or else you won't lose in the lead.
Oh, okay.
And you will feel different when you're losing by a margin.
I understand.
A good placement by Landis. Yeah, she hit to the forehand corner, which is a good location.
So what are the hardest spots to hit to not let your opponent take the ball?
Like, I feel it's the 2-8 corners and trying to give good quality shots at these two corners. Not giving an opportunity for the opponent to attack you. Yeah, it's very important to have good quality and good placement in the ball.
Oh, I was thinking, right? Oh, okay. So as I was saying that, right, we can see Chung Cheng High Yishuan have taken the second set of this second singles with a score of 11-8. So definitely she just need one more set to take down this entire singles. So would you like to say a few words about this set first?
Yeah, I feel that Glandis is very comfortable with playing with Deborah. Therefore, I think if she continues to play like consistently like this, I think she wouldn't have a problem winning this match. Yeah, hopefully giving Chung Cheng the upper hand with a big score of 2-1 lead.
I see. Okay, so just now actually I was trying to say, because I was looking at the sides of the table, I was thinking, is there any player who will just try to aim for the sides and then let the ball fly to the left or to the right?
Like you can hit, when you hit to the two edges, the opponent will
not just edges, like the legit side.
Then because when example if you hit to like the forehand corner, there will be a big space at the backhand.
Okay.
So at the next shot, if you hit to the backhand, the opponent will have difficulty to come back.
Oh.
Yeah, to return the shot.
But that's possible, right? to
Yes,
hit that
it's
side.
possible.
Then like that, the opponent have to run a lot.
Yeah, and because it's quite big in the area, so it's like a good spot to hit.
But it takes a lot of training.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice because to be consistent in your placement. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was two good smashes by Glennis.
Yes.
Yes. So far, she's quite aggressive compared to the previous players that we see, right?
Yes, and she's very confident in her play, and she knows what to do and when to attack.
I think the pressure is on Deborah. Yeah. Because she's making a lot of mistakes, unforced errors here and there.
Yes, and now Glenlis is taking the 5-1 lead, which is a big lead.
Oh, what a what a smash.
Yes, I think Glenlis has been given a lot of opportunities by Deborah to take good smash.
Yes. Early on, I said spike because I actually play volleyball. So, to be honest, table tennis is not very familiar with me, but I'm glad that I got this opportunity to commentate for table tennis. Yeah.
Yes, and for me, I'm also not really very comfortable using English term because our coach normally uses Chinese to teach us.
Yeah, so we slightly will struggle a bit during this commentating, but yes, we'll do our best. Ooh.
She missed a good chance.
What do you call this type of hit?
Like it's like a chance ball.
Chance ball.
Yes. So during crucial points, if you make this type of mistake, it's very, very wasted. Yes.
Oh, a timeout is called by Chung Cheng High coach. So why do you think he's calling for this timeout even though they are leading 5 points?
I think the coach wants to like calm her down and like don't rush, so that she can refresh her mind and try to get back to the game again and don't make careless mistakes like before. And then, but I think she's doing very well, and I think that the timeout will definitely help her to adjust.
Oh, okay. Alright, so continue on with the third set in this second singles.
It's match point for Glenlis. To stand for up. Good serve by Glenlis.
Oh, okay. So right now, Chung Cheng High have won this second singles with the last set with a score of 11-4. So 3-0 overall. So congrats to Chung Cheng High Issue. So for the overall fixtures, Chung Cheng High Issue have 2, whereas PRMGS have 1. So Singu, would you like to give a conclusion? No, Singu, Wei Xuan, would you like to give a conclusion about this match?
I think Glenlis was like in the upper hand because as you can see that there was a lot of opportunity for Glenlis to attack, and then I feel that she's very comfortable with playing with Deborah. And therefore I think because maybe the semi-final helped her more feel more experience, I think it helped her a lot. So hopefully in the second doubles we'll see an interesting match from both teams.
Okay. So right now we'll take a mini break before we come back for the second doubles. So we'll see you in a minute.
from CCH in the black shirt, we have Valencia and Yu Han.
Oh, okay. So right now, this is actually the second doubles, because earlier on, PLMGS has won the first doubles, whereas Chung Cheng High Main have won the first single and the second singles. Yeah, so Chung Cheng High Main just need to win one entire game to actually take the place, right? Then whereas PLMGS need two more games, this game or the next game, to actually get the place. So it'll be quite an interesting fight, because I'm sure none of them wants to lose.
As you can see in the first set, Chung Cheng High is leading 6-2 by a big gap of 4 points.
Okay.
So they are doing quite well now at the moment.
Actually, for PMJS, because I was watching the semi-finals, Etienne was actually pairing with another girl called Claire. But however, for this match, she's have changed her partner to Sherry. Yeah, so not sure the reason why they changed partner, because I think it was quite last minute change.
Yes.
So chemistry might be a problem in this match.
Whereas for the Chung Cheng pair, they didn't play in the semi-final because they lost to Diamond High 3-0.
Oh,
so yeah,
they didn't get the chance.
Yes. It's set point for Chung Cheng. They are leading 10-4. Chung Cheng has won the first set 11-4.
Okay, so as Rachel has said earlier just now, Chung Cheng have won this set with a score of 11-4, and that was quick. That was quite quick, because it had been just probably about 1 minute past. So I'm sure that PMGS is making a lot of mistake, because they are not familiar with each other as a pair, right? So what about your thoughts?
I think that Chung Cheng is doing quite well at the moment. I hope that they can continue to play like this. And PLMGS has to try to take the risk and try to be more aggressive in that game. Yeah, and try to fight and try to catch up in this set.
Anything that you can see from this match, like the players, the way they play, or something like that? Anything?
Like, I feel that both players are like very careful, but then they got think carefully on where to place the ball, so to give some difficulty to the opponent.
Okay.
For the doubles football, it's a bit tricky. Yeah, and you need some chemistry and to be fast and precise.
Alright, a timeout is called by PLMGS so early in the set. So why do you think this happened?
I think the coach feels that the two players are not like getting into the game.
Okay.
So I think the coach needs to try to get them back into the game, to be more focused and try to use what they have, like their skills, and not lose so easily.
So
CCH, like to try to give a challenge to them. Yeah.
Oh, so it's to prevent them for letting CCH pulling the score further, right?
Yes, and this set to try to even out the set, to be 1-1, so that it will be easier for them.
Okay, we have PLMGS with the serve. Ooh, timeout might have worked.
Yes. Good receive from PLMGS. Yeah, she's prepared that the opponent will serve a long service. Good attempt, even though she made a mistake. Nice backhand flip over there.
Compared to the previous games that we saw from both Chung Cheng High Main and PLMGS, we definitely saw less rally in these second doubles. So I feel like a lot of unforced errors should be cut down.
Yes. Because I think that both players are not prepared for many rallies, therefore making a lot of errors.
So for both teams, the players are both attacking players, right?
Yes. Both smooth rubbers at both sides for all 4 players.
So smooth rubber is very common for
yes,
table tennis.
it's very common.
Oh.
Like for myself, I also use both sides smooth.
Oh. Why is that though?
Because for my forehand, I use a China rubber, so it's like to create more spin.
Okay.
Whereas my backhand, I use a Japan rubber, so it's like more power and speed.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm more of an attacking style.
Oh. Do you prefer to play doubles or singles?
I'm fine with both.
Okay.
And my doubles partner is Singru.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep mixing both of your name up.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You both of you guys are the same age, right?
Yes.
So do you click very well?
Yes, because we have been pairing since like when I was 13, which is like almost 7
years. Yeah.
So like our chemistry between each other is quite good.
Oh.
Yeah, and we played quite well in the SEA Games. We got a bronze medal.
Wow,
yeah,
congrats.
so hopefully this year if we are able to participate in the SEA Games, maybe there will be a change in colour for the medal.
Okay, I will support you guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully I can go to SEA Games as well and we can meet each other.
Yes, hope to see you at SEA Games too.
Ooh, PMJS is actually at set point. Oh, wonderful smash.
Yes.
So we can see that we can see that now PMJS has won the second set of the second single with a score of 11-7. So definitely the timeout earlier on was a very good help to there.
Yes, it was really very helpful. It got them back into the game and it's now 1-1.
Yes.
So it's like it's even out. So now we have to see how the two teams will play in the third set.
Okay, then what do you think Chung Cheng High should do to prevent PLMGS from trying to take the next set?
I think they should try to create difficulty for PMGS and not giving them good balls to have good smash.
Okay.
Yeah, therefore I think both players have to come up with a strategy to give difficulty for the opponent.
Okay. So now we're back with the third set of the second singles. Oh, they seem very confused about where they're supposed to stand.
Yeah, they forgot where they stand before that.
Yeah. Rotating around the table tennis table.
Yeah.
Oh. Definitely I can see that Sherry is going for a lot attack from PRMGS because she's the main one that's trying to win point. Yeah.
Yes, it's good to try to attack because it's always good to be aggressive instead of defensive. Yeah. So, but then in the same time, you must try to also reduce like mistakes.
Ah. Oh, that was a luck ball, right?
Yes.
So what type of balls are there in table tennis? So I heard of luck ball.
Then sometimes got edge ball. Also, it's
Edge
also
ball.
a lucky ball that you hit on the edge of the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Like these two are counted as lucky balls. Yeah, and other than that, it's like you see your own standard. Yeah, and giving good quality shots.
I see.
Yes.
Then what about I heard is there a luck ball or don't have?
Don't have.
Oh, okay. Might have heard wrongly. We can see Chung Cheng is picking themselves up because they are winning with a score of 5-1.
Yes, I think they had adjust well and they are taking the lead and making less mistakes compared to the previous set.
Oh,
Service mistake.
right, as you say that.
Yes.
As you say.
Because it's very important not to make this style of big mistakes,
Yes.
especially service.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. Because in one set you only have 11 points. So imagine if you make a service mistake every time you get to serve, then you'll be throwing most of your points away already.
Yeah, because for each player you only get to serve twice.
Yes.
So one service mistake is really very
Important.
crucial, yes.
MGS is trying to catch back with Chung Cheng High. So now the score is 9-3.
I think PMGS are not very familiar with each other's chemistry. As you can tell that they're a bit confused.
So they tend to don't know where their partner is going to stand, is it?
Yeah, they don't know whose turn is to receive or serve.
Oh,
They're a bit confused.
okay. Ooh, I think for the other side, for the third and placing for the guys, they actually have finished their match. Yeah. Generally, I do feel like for any girls sports, we definitely have a lot more rallies.
Yes.
Because girls tends to be hesitant in trying to attack.
Yeah, and they are more careful, and then and because as time pass, the ball also changes. It's less spin compared to last time. The ball is slightly bigger.
Oh yes. Okay, so to conclude this set, Chung Cheng High main have actually won with a score of 11-5. Alright, so we have just got information from the guys' side. So Elegant High had won with Diamond High, Chung Cheng High secondary with a score of 3-1. So later at the end of this live stream, you'll be watching the prize presentation. So please stay tuned. Alright, so this is the first set of the second doubles.
Let's see whether Chung Cheng can win this match or will PMGS win this set.
Yeah, and if PMGS win this set, we have to go to the fifth set.
Yes.
Oh, two mistakes from Etienne over there.
As what I have heard from CCH, in 2019, they didn't make it into the top 4 B division.
Okay.
So I feel that this year is a achievement for them, making into the top 4. Hopefully able to win.
Okay.
CCH is winning 4-1 at the moment with a 3-point lead. I think they are doing very well. Hopefully they can keep this winning momentum.
Yes. Oh, a mistake made by Chung Cheng High main. Are you familiar with either of the schools here, actually, when you played in your national school games?
I think I remember during the nationals we played against PMJS before.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not sure whether we played with Chung Cheng before.
Oh.
Because in the nationals there are other zones too. So yeah, we get to play with other zones too.
Then is there a specific zone that is like considered the best?
I think every zone is quite equalized, but then there's always a strong team in each zone.
Powerhouse.
Yes.
A good fight back by PLMGS actually.
Yes. But CCH is doing very well. They're keeping their game very constant.
Okay, Chung Cheng High is just 2 points away from taking this set.
PMGS are trying to fight back and catch up.
Not putting down a fight, man. Alright.
It's match point for CCH.
Okay. And so congrats to CCH from winning this second doubles with a score of 11-4. But they lost the second set 11-7. They won the third set 11-5, and now currently this last fourth set 11-6. So congrats to CCH again for winning third place, and congrats to PMJS for winning fourth place. So would you like to give an overall view of this entire game by CCH and PMJS?
Yeah, I think both teams played very well. I think even though PMJS lost, but they put out a good fight against CCH. And congrats to Chung Cheng High School in getting third place, as it's an achievement for them. Yeah, because they didn't make it into the top 4 in the previous national school games. So congrats to all the players, and also congrats to Anglican High in winning the B Division Boys third.
Yes. Okay, so any advice you like to give players, table tennis players out there?
Yeah, I think it's very important to have passion when you play, because if you have the passion, you have the determination to work hard during training, and practice makes perfect. And I believe through these competitions, they will gain experience, and hopefully they will play better in future. And I wish all players best of luck and continue to train hard.
Okay, so right now we're going to have a prize presentation for third and fourth placing, and we'll have like the finals at 3:15. It will start at 3:15. So the reason why we split the prize presentation is definitely because due to the pandemic, as we all may know. So there's no spectators, so the only spectators that you can counter as spectators is the teammates, your teammates. Yeah.
So as you can hear that the teammates are always supporting for their teammates. So I hope those people watching the live will also support your schoolmates playing.
Okay. So since we have some time, would you like to give maybe let me think, what can I ask you? What is your your opinion in the players who are going to the Olympics?
Yeah, for our women's team qualified for the Olympics. Yes, they are quite experienced group of players. For the women's team, we have Feng Tianwei, Yu Mengyu, and Lin Ye. Yes, these 3 players.
They are strong players, right?
Yes, they are strong players. They qualified last year at Portugal for the World Team Qualifications. Yeah, and recently last month, our men's team player Clarence Chu, he made it for the Olympic qualification for the singles event.
Wow,
yes,
amazing.
So we'll have 4 Team Singapore athletes playing in the Olympics. So yeah, hopefully the training in Japan will help them, and they will achieve good results in the Olympics.
Yeah, so hopefully they live stream the Olympics so that we can see. But I definitely think they will, right?
Yes.
So you can just actually adjust yourself, get yourself ready.
Okay, maybe we like to take a break first before we go on to the prize presentation. Okay, so right now this is the fourth placing for the guys. We have Chung Cheng Hai Min. Congrats to Chung Cheng Hai Min.
Yes, congrats to Chung Cheng High. They played very well.
Yes, what I mentioned.
So as you can see, all the players are actually wearing masks. So we definitely do not allow them to take off their mask unless they are playing. Yes. They have hand sanitizer.
As you can see, the team consists of many players. Yeah, it's a big team. Because a team needs to consist of at least 7 players. Yes,
Oh.
because you have 3 single match and 2 double match. So you need
Okay.
at least a total of 7 players to form a team.
I see. Oh, I'm quite surprised that actually they give out medals because due to the COVID, right, when I was commentating for the volleyball games, they actually only gave out trophies. Yeah.
Ooh, so only 1 trophy to the team.
Yeah. And it was only the captain who had to receive it. Yeah.
So it's a good thing that all the players had the chance to receive a medal.
Oh, there's a lot of them. They just keep coming in. Oh, we have reserve players around, is it? Oh, no.
Yes, they should. If you have enough players, you can have reserve players.
So what's
in-
the cap number, like the total number?
I think there's no cap number because as long as you can register as much player as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and then in case one player is injured or something, the reserve player can help to play. But so it's good to have more players because maybe different player has different
Playstyle.
play style and can maybe counter different opponents. So it's good to have a variation of players.
Yes. Okay, so right now they are actually gonna take photo. So trying to keep some gaps between each other. So actually for table tennis, do you what type of injuries do you have?
We tend to have like maybe wrist injuries.
Oh, cause the flicking of the wrist.
Yeah, because we use a lot of wrist, and then sometimes we are not careful, we might sprain our ankle.
Oh,
And
okay.
sometimes knee injuries.
Okay.
Shoulder, the back. Because you have to be in a low posture when you play so that you can be fast.
Okay, so congrats to Chung Cheng High for winning the 4th place. So right now we have our third position, Elegant High School. So congrats to Elegant High. So I see that you have watched Elegant High play. So what do you think about the players?
I think the players, even though they lost to Victoria School, because they are really overall very strong,
Okay.
but then they put a good fight, and then I think the players didn't let that loss affect them and continue to fight well in this 3rd and 4th position. So congrats to Anglican High in winning the 3rd position.
Okay, yeah. So I repeat again, they have won. Elegant High has won Chung Cheng High Main with a score of 3-1. A quick question: do you think height matters in playing table tennis? Because I feel like tall players, right? Then they have to bend low to like get to the same level as the table, right?
Yes,
so,
yes,
yeah.
because it's very important to have a low posture. Yeah, and then I think more or less maybe it affects a bit, but then as you can see, there's a lot of European players that are tall, but then they play really very good table tennis. Yeah, because as long as you keep your posture low, you can also play good table tennis.
Oh. So actually, so since you say that, right, maybe that means there's pros and cons to being tall lah. So one is just maybe some people cannot keep low, and other than that, since their limbs are so long because they are so tall, right? So that's a great perk to table tennis, right?
Yes, because they can reach a wider range compared to people with short limbs.
Okay, so once again, congrats to Anglican High School for winning a third position. Right now we have the girls presentation for the B division. Yes.
Okay, the next for the B division girls, we have 4th place Paya Lebar Methodist Girls School Secondary.
Yes, the first place goes to Paya Lebar Methodist Girls School.
Congrats to them. They also showed a good game and put out a good fight with Chung Cheng High School.
Yes, they played quite closely together with Chung Cheng High.
Yes.
Yeah, the score from what I see, like probably about 2 points different each time. Very, very rare that we have like a large gap. So from what I heard last time, actually PMGS has been consistently in top 4. Yeah, so glad to see that they have maintained their top 4 position in this year as well. Okay, for the photo taking session. Okay, so congrats once again to PLMGS for winning the 4th position. So right now we have Chung Cheng High Min winning the B division table tennis. Congrats to 3rd place. Yeah.
They have achieved a better result compared to when 2019 they didn't make it into the top 4, and this time they managed to get 3rd place position.
Definitely their practice have paid off. So while we're at it, would you like to give your views on their entire performance?
I think they have played well, even though their doubles lost. But then I feel overall as a team they played well, and even though they lost to Diamond High in the semi-finals, they also played a close match with them, and it's a great achievement for them in achieving 3rd.
Okay. Now for the photo taking. So now the coaches and the teachers are joining in. Okay, so congrats once again to Chung Cheng High Min for winning a 3rd place. So that's it for the B division table tennis 3rd and 4th placing, and that's the end of this match. We'll see you later at 3:15 for the finals.